Hello everyone. My name is Smriti Sharma and today I am back with a new topic, data loader, which is very interesting topic, and data loader is generally used to load data into the Salesforce or to export the data, insert the data, update the data, and these data type of things. So let's start. So, what is Salesforce data loader? The data is in bulk, and to perform import or export operations, a data loader is used. It performs all the operations from starting from inserting, updating, deleting, upserting. Upserting means some are inserting and some are updating, okay, or even exporting Salesforce records. While importing the large chunks of data, it reads, extracts, and simplifies into CSV. CSV means comma separated files, which is their type of Excel sheets. Okay. Now, when to use the Salesforce data loader? A Salesforce data loader generally is used to export a complex type of data. Okay, for example, like the data which are more than 50,000 to 5 lakh records. So, this is the limit. Like, if it is around 5 lakh records or any type more than 50,000 records, you can use the data loader. Also, the data loader enables a property called scheduled loader. It means you can schedule your import operations even when you are asleep. Okay, the loading might take time, so this scheduled data load is definitely a boon for any organization. Data loader is also used for backing up the data, thus creating a sense of security. So the data loader can be used overnight as well. If you want to export or import a large amount of data, you can use the data loader, and it can work at the night time also when you are asleep, so you can use it that way as well. As it is, that's why it is a huge benefit for the organizations, for any of the company. And data loader is also used for backing up the data, making any type of backups. Now, how to install the Salesforce data loader? These are the steps, but I will show you on the Salesforce org only. You can just go through it, pausing the screen, okay, and then we can go to the Salesforce org, and there I can let you know how to use data loader. These are also the steps. You can go one by one to these steps. I will not go into it in detail. I've just mentioned on the slide, but I'll show you directly on the Salesforce org how you can use the data loader as well. Now, what are the functions performed on Salesforce data loader? These are the functions you need to remember. In any of the interview questions or anywhere, they can ask you what are the functions which are performed by the data loader. So these are the functions: insert, update, upsert, delete, hard delete, export, and export all. So what is the difference between export and export all? Export all, this is a very common question which is generally asked in any of the interviews, or in any of the if you are taking any project interview as well, they can ask you. So export all is used to export the data, which includes the recycle bin or the deleted items as well. Okay, while export, it is just excluding the deleted data or the data which are in recycle bin. It is just used to export the records. Okay. Hard delete, it is used to permanently delete a record. That means you cannot get it back, you cannot restore that. That's why it is just permanently deleting any type of record. That is hard delete. Delete is used to delete a record. Upsert is used to create or edit a record. Update, it is used to update or edit any record. And insert, it is used to insert a record. Now, this is the steps to export from Salesforce data. You can also go through it. Once you are understanding, then you can just pause the screen and you just can go through the points. Okay, so now let's go to the Salesforce org. So this is the Salesforce org home page. Okay, so you can just go up to the setup, and you are typing here data loader. So here you can see under data management, data loader is present. Once you are into this, you can see data loader is a client application for the bulk import or export of data. So here we have downloads, developer guide, and help guides. I'm just clicking on the downloads. Now you can see that it is redirecting you to the data loader, like from where you can download it. So this is the website. you can just click on to the download summer 23 release Mac OS and Windows. So with this version 58.0.2, you can get the latest bulk loader version. Okay, so I have already done that, so that's why I'm not clicking it. I'll directly jump onto the data loader. Okay, so what we can do is we can just search data loader. Okay, so this is the Salesforce data loader. It will look like this. Okay, so here you can see the options: insert, update, upsert, delete, export, and export all. Okay, so if you want to insert any of the data, you need a CSV file with all the necessary what you can say, the columns. Okay, so for that I'm first exporting it so that you can see that how the CSV file look like, and then using the same file we can go on for the other options: insert, update, upsert, and delete. So let me export it. Now, as soon as you click on the export, you will get the step 1 login, OAuth, and password authentication. So these are the two things. So OAuth, I am going through the OAuth and through the production. Here also we have sandbox and production, but I will be going to the production. Just click on the production. Okay, let me enter the code. Click on connect. Okay. Now allow. So your device or app is connected to your user. Okay. So, okay. Now it is done. Now, as soon as you have clicked the export, you have already logged in inside the account, okay, like the user. So, export here, you can see all the Salesforce objects related to that. If you click on show all Salesforce object, I think more objects will be visible, but I am not clicking it out because we will be working on the account object, okay. As soon as you are clicking on the account object, here it is saying choose a target for extraction. So you can just browse it, that where you want to save that downloads. Okay, I'm saving it here, and then click on next. Okay, so from here choose the query. Now you can just select it, what are the items you needed. So first of all we need ID. Okay, and then name. Now you can see the query is getting built up, and we need billing address, and we need status. Okay, status is not there. Let me select email. Okay, so this is the query which has been built up. You can just apply limit to this so that number of records are not there. Here you can just select the conditions as well, but I'm just applying the limit and finish. Do you want to export it? Yes, I want to export it. Operation is in progress. Now you can see the operation has fully completed. There were 10 successful extraction with 0 errors. Okay, if there are any errors here, it will be available. Let me check on the downloads. I must have got the CSV file here. Yes, you can see from today's date, this is the CSV file which we have got. Now you can see these are some of the records of account. Name, ID is not here. Okay, ID is not there. Let me do it once again. Export. ID, let me delete this. It is already there, that's why it's not getting saved. Let me delete this. ID is very much needed, so that's why we have to export that. Name, and okay, so now we have received the correct file, I think. Yes, see the name, annual revenue, and ID as well. So these are the records. As you can see, like this, you can export a number of records. Whatever limit you will put, you can get the same type of records, or you can export the all type of records as well. Okay, if you are not putting any limit, it will, I think, export the Excel of sheets, but that is not recommended because you don't need that type of data. So I've just put the limit and we have got the 10 records. So this is the CSV file which we have exported. Now next thing is we will be updating some of the records. Okay, so these are the records, as you can see. Okay, so let me update some of the records. These are the name of the records. Okay, I am just making it something more not like the common thing. Okay, so we are putting it like test 10 June. Okay, test 10 June. Here it will be, we are changing the names as well. Test 1 10 June, test, this is test 10 June, this is test 1 10 June, this is test 2 10 June. Okay, only these record we will be updating. Okay, and test 3 10 June. Okay, now I will be updating their email address as well. AB, here we will be updating ABC, ABCD, and here we will be updating ABCDE. Okay, so as you can see, I want to update these records. So we will be using these files. I don't think we can delete these records as well, but it's not needed. We don't need to delete. Okay, I have saved this file using Control S. Okay, so this is the file which is ready for us to update some of the records. Okay, I'm just copying the name as well so that we remember what is the name. Or what you can do is you can copy the ID as well. Okay, these are the record IDs. Okay, four of them we are updating. I am just noting down these IDs so that it becomes easy for us to check the changes. Okay, email address and name we have updated. Annual revenue also I can just fill. It was not there earlier, right? So we are just updating some of the annual revenue. Control S. Okay, now I'm closing the file. Okay, now we will be going to data loader and we will be updating the record. 1 second. We are clicking on the update. Okay, again we want to update the account records. Okay, browse, we will be browsing the same file which we have. This is the CSV file. You can also update the records from any other location as well, but you need to check that file should be CSV format, not the Excel format. Okay, like it should be .csv dot extension. Here you can check. Okay, if it is not there, it will not be uploaded. Okay, it will give you error. Now click on next. Now you can see the initialization is succeeded. The CSV file has 10 rows. Okay. Okay, now we have to do the mapping part. So there is two options: choose an existing map and create or edit a map. I will be clicking on create or edit a map. Now you can just auto match fields to column. Okay, as soon as you will auto match, you can see that it has got matched with this account API names. Okay, now okay, and now click on next. Again it will be downloaded to the same location. Okay, so if you want, you can select any other location as well, but I am keeping that same. Now finish. You have chosen to update the existing record. The action you are about to take cannot be undone. Yes, I want to go ahead with the updates. Now you can see that it is getting loaded. Yeah, again it is, there were 10 successful updates and with 0 errors. Okay, if there are errors, again you can check on the view errors, but now it has been successful. Now let's go to the Salesforce org. So we have noted down, as you can see, I have opened the records on the home page. I can go to the accounts. Okay. So you can just quickly, whatever we have noted down are this IDs. You can just go through the IDs on the URL and you can directly check. No need to search for the name. Okay. So these are the ID. Let me put it here on the URL and check. Wow. So this is test 10 June, the first record. Okay. So as you can see, the account name has been changed. Annual revenue also has been updated, as well as the email has been updated as per our Excel sheets. You can see here 687668, 667668. You can see the annual revenue, name, as well as email address has been updated of this record. So it's good. Now let's check the another record. Again put it the ID to the URL and again you can check. 10 test 1 10 June. Again you can see the venue, the account name, as well as abc@tcs.com. So email address has also been updated here. So you can just check all the records here once. Yeah, again this has been also been updated. ABCD, annual revenue, as well as account name. Yes, again ABCDE, US dollar annual revenue, as well as account name. So as you can see that through the RCSV files, we have updated some of the records on the account object. For likewise same way you can update any account, contacts, lead, any type of records using this data loader, any bulk type also, not only 3-4. You can just update any type of data, 50,000 to lakhs. Okay. Now let's go to the another thing, delete. So let me use the delete option. For delete also you will be needing the IDs. So let me delete, I am trying to delete these, all the records in this file. Okay. So I am deleting all the records in this file. Okay. So you won't be able to search when you will be using this IDs now. So I have already noted down these 4 IDs. So let me use the same Excel sheet to delete the records. Let's do that. So delete, you will click on delete option. Again account, browse, you can browse the same file. Next. Okay. So again you have to click create or edit a map, auto match fields to column, and okay. Now click on next. Again, it will be saved on the downloads. Finish. You have chosen to delete the existing records. So click yes. Yes, I'm clicking. Okay, so some number of records allowed in your recycle bin. Yes, you can delete this. 9 successful deletes and 1 error. So let's check the error here. View error. Okay. So when I'm checking it here, it is saying you attempt to delete the data could not be completed because it is associated with following. Okay, it is associated with some other following case. That's why it's not getting deleted. First, we have to delete that related case, and then you can delete this. So I'm fine with it, but other 9 are already successful deleted. So let me check on here as well. Again, we have used these. This was the ID which we have used. So let me check here using the same ID. Yeah, you can see that record deleted. Record you attempt has been deleted. Your user who deleted this record may be able to recover it from the recycle bin, but yeah, deleted data is stored in the recycle bin. Okay. Now you know that these are the records we deleted. So by using the export all, you can get these records back because export all will export the data which is there in the recycle bin as well. So here, this is the, I will not show you this option. I'm just letting you know what the export all could do that. Okay, now we will be doing the insert options. Okay, let me go to the Excel sheet once again. So ID, I will remove it. Rest, we will just insert these items only. Okay, so I'm just deleting because ID is not needed because that records are not there in the Salesforce. So ID is not needed for them. So I've just deleted the IDs. Okay, so these are our CSV file. We will be inserting new records with these type of data. Now you can, what you can copy is, you can copy the email address. From email address, we will check that whether the records are there or not. Email address or name, anything you can search, but I am just doing it and I'm saving it. So now we will be doing the insert. Just remember that for the insert operation, we don't need the ID. Okay. Now we will be going to the data loader, clicking on the insert. Again, on account object, we want to insert, browse. This is my file. Open, next. Okay. Create, and then auto match. Yeah, it is getting auto matched. Okay. So you have chosen to insert new record. Click yes. Yes. Now you can see it is loading. There were 10 successful inserts with 0 error. That means all the 10 records which were there in our CSV file has been inserted. Now let me check on the Salesforce org. Let me search with the email address which we have copied. Okay, guys. See, this is the first email. I have already deleted it, right? So it should be present here now once again, once we have inserted it. I think it is taking some time. So I'm just waiting for 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, let me search with the name here. It is taking some time. Still, it is taking because there are 10 records. That's why I think it is taking the time. Okay, so I think now we are able to get this. As you can see, I have searched it and now this is the record, test in June. We have just updated it. So you can just open it and you can see that this is the name, this is the email address, and you can check that it has been inserted. So likewise, I think all of the records have been inserted. I'm just checking it. Yes. So all of the records have been and also in the accounts it has been inserted. Okay. So likewise, you can insert the records as well. Now the other option is upsert option. Okay. So for upsert, what you have to do is only I am adding one more record. Okay. I'm inserting one more record. It is Smriti 234 with some revenue, and I'm giving some email address. Okay. AAA at the rate test.com. This is the new item which we will be inserting, and we will be updating one or two things. But for updating, I think we will be needing ID. But we want to update these two records, and we want to insert these two records. Okay, so this is the new profile 1 and new profile 2 3. Okay, these are the new which we will be updating, and we don't need the IDs for the ones which we are inserting. Okay, and this is the billing city and billing address which we want to add, and these are the records which are already existing and we just want to update it. Okay, sorry. Okay, and this is the address. Okay, so these are the 4 records we have. If you will check once this record, it is not currently present here. Okay, no matches, and if you check this one, it should be there. Okay, so this is the account with the same ID. Okay, so this is there. It will update the records, billing city and billing address for this through this ID, and it will insert these 2 profiles. Okay, let me save it, and now we will be using upsert options. Upsert is used to insert new records and to update the existing records. Again, we will be choosing the account. Browse, I will be using the same file. Click on next. Now the matching field will be ID. Next. We don't need to select these things. Create or edit and then auto match. Okay. Click on next. Yes, browse option is correct. Click on finish. Now you can see you have chosen to add new records and to update the existing records. Yes. Okay, so there are 2 successful upserts and 2 errors. Let me check the errors. Use one of these records. Okay, so I think insertion has been failed. Okay, let me once again do this. Let me change the name. Okay. Okay, this is the name. I've added the billing and address. Let me upsert it once again. Okay, now you can see that all the 4 successful upserts have been done with 0 errors. Now we can just open the file. I'll wait for a few minutes and then we can check these records. Okay. So these 2 updates we can check with the same IDs which we have filled on the Salesforce org.
So now you can see the billing city and the billing address. I think these fields are not visible here. Billing city, address and billing city. Okay, so now you can see the billing address is Pune. It has been updated. Okay, now we can check the other two records, which were the new records. So we can just test it from their name. Yes, so these are also inserted. Now you can see from the account name, the ID has been generated once we are opening it. Yes, so here also you can see the billing address. Okay, the name has been updated, the new name, and this is the ID. So these two records has been updated and these two records has been inserted. Okay, so these are all the options, so you can just try it once again and let me know if you found any of the issues. And please, if you like the video, please like it, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you get the information as soon as we upload a new video. We'll keep creating the new contents related to the Salesforce. And do mention on the comment if you have any of the issues. We can resolve that on the same comments, or we can create a new video. If you want any of the specific topics to be explained, then also you can comment it down. Thank you so much.